Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mr. Sanchez coming at you with another lesson for Algebra 2. Ta-da! Today's lesson is going to be lesson 2-1, graphing two variable equations. Uh, so we're gonna take a little detour from our springboard book. I really don't like the way it covers it, so we're just gonna do this the old school way, me just giving you some examples and see how it goes, right? So once again, we're gonna be graphing equations in two variable equations. We're gonna be graphing equations in slope-intercept form and in standard form. Those are our learning targets, okay? Let's real quick go over what slope-intercept form looks like. So if you don't know what it looks like, make sure you write this down. You should be writing all of this down. Slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where this m represents the slope and this b represents the y-intercept. Now, some of us might not remember what the y-intercept is. The y-intercept is the point where the graph crosses the y-axis, okay? And when we have equations in slope-intercept form, it's pretty straightforward. You really don't need any more information. You're gonna see it's very easy to graph these equations, okay? So we're gonna do some of these, and then we're gonna do some in standard form. Standard form a little bit harder. So let's go to the first example. We have y equals 2x plus 1, right? This is the example. So our slope here is m, and our y-intercept is 1. This is our y-intercept. Okay, so our y-intercept, that means we're gonna look at 0, 1. That's right here. That's our y-intercept, right? And then we're gonna use our slope. So slope, remember, is rise over run. Rise over run. Whenever you have a whole number, like 2, the rise is 2 over 1. Okay, so how are we gonna do that? So to graph our line, you're gonna go up 1, 2 over 1. And so our next point is gonna be here. And same thing, you can go 1, 2 over 1. Our next point's there. And then you're just gonna connect these lines. Okay. These dots. And that's our graph. That's it. All you need is 2 points. The other point's gonna be 1, 3. Or if you want to use this one, it's going to be -1, -1. Okay, no, that's it. That's basically it. So let's go ahead and do another example. In this case, we have y equals 1/2 x minus 3. So our slope here is going to be 1/2, and our y-intercept is going to be -3, right? Because of the minus part. So because it says minus, we're gonna go to -3. So we're gonna go over here, 1, 2, 3, down to -3, and we're gonna put our point here. That's our y-intercept. That's our b, 0, -3. And now our slope is 1/2. So our rise is 1, and our run is 2. So you're gonna go 1 over 2. Right? So here's our next point, and then 1 over 2. And you're just gonna graph, and then you're just gonna connect the dots. Okay. And boom, just like that. And that is our function. Okay, that's our graph. Keep in mind, our slope is positive, so we're gonna go up, and to the right. Okay. So now let's go over here to y equals -3x plus 2. So right here, our y-intercept, our b is +2. So we're gonna start here at 0, +2. And our slope here, our rise over our run, because it's a whole number, -3, we're gonna put the -3 over 1. So that means we're going to be going down 3. Instead of rising, we're decreasing. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 down over 1, right? So this is where our first point is gonna be. And then you can follow that 1, 2, 3 over 1. Right, so 1, 2, 3 over 1. And then all you gotta do is connect those points. And you're done. That's our graph. All right. So it's Oh, let me use a color, different color. 1, 2, 3. That's -3 over 1. Oops, I did the point wrong. I'm sorry, guys. So, and then 1, 2, 3 over 1. All right, so our graph should actually look like this. This is my bad. Okay, like that. And that's why it's good to check your work. And let me just erase that blue line so you're not confused. Oops, that's way too much. There we go. Oops, nope. Let me erase these. No, not that. Not that. There we go. Okay. And that's basically it for slope intercept form. All right. So if you need some help, feel free to ask me in class, and make sure to ask me anything. All right. Notice how these are positive. When it's positive, when our slope is positive, we're going to be going upward like that. When our slope is negative, our graph is going to go down. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go over to the harder part. Standard form. So if you don't know what a standard form of an equation looks like, it looks just like this. AX plus BY equals Z. And the reason we like standard form is because it lets us graph by finding our intercepts. Okay. So I'm gonna write this here. I'm gonna write this note right here. To find your y-intercepts, right? Let x equal to 0, solve for y. To find x-intercept, and our x-intercept is where we cross the x-axis, we're going to let y equal to 0, and then we're going to solve for x. Okay, so let's find our x-intercept. So we're going to do our y-intercept. Y-intercept. Okay, that means let x equal 0. Okay, so what does that mean? You're going to rewrite this the original equation. You're going to have 2 times 0 plus 3y equal to 6. 2 times 0 is 0, so that's going to go away, and you're going to get 3y is equal to 6, and then you're going to divide both sides by 3. You're going to get y is equal to 2. This is our y-intercept, okay? And then now we got to find our x-intercept. Okay, x-intercept. Let y equal to 0, okay? So now what we're going to do is going to rewrite the equation. 2x plus 3 times 0 equal to 6. This is going to go away. You're going to get 2x is equal to 6. Divide both sides by 2. And you're going to get that our x-intercept is equal to 3. Now that you have this information, all you got to do is get our equation, right? Our graph. I'm sorry. And it's going to be a very simple graph. Okay. We're going to have our line here. Oops, I don't want that color. I want black. All right. And you're going to have your graph here. Remember, this is our x-axis. There's our y-axis. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then that's all we need, all right? So we know that our y-intercept is 2. So that's right here. And we know that our x-intercept is 3. That's right here. Now that you have those 2 points, all you got to do is connect them and you're done graphing. Ta-da, that's our graph. Ta-da, that's not so hard, right? So we're going to go ahead and try and do that for the next problem. X plus 4y equals 0. So first, let's find our y-intercept, okay? Our y-intercept. So to find the y-intercept, we're going to, once again, let x equal to 0. So you're going to have 0 plus 4y equal to 4. That goes away. You get 4y is equal to 4. You're going to divide both sides by 4. This goes away, and you're going to get y is equal. Some of you guys might want to cancel that out, but 4 divided by 4 is 1. So make sure you write that down. Okay. And very similarly, we're gonna do the x-intercept, only we're going to let y equal to 0. Okay? So you're gonna have x plus 4 times y is equal to 4. No, times 0, right? 4 times 0 goes away. You're gonna get x is equal to 4. This is an easier one. And then all we gotta do is graph it, all right? So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put some lines for the negatives. And remember, our y-intercept is 1, so you're gonna have 1 here. That's 0, comma 1. And our x-intercept is 4, comma 0. So 4, comma 0. And then you connect the lines. Boop. And that is our equation. And that's how you use standard form. Graph by finding the intercept. All right, guys, that's it. That's the lesson for today. If you have any questions, make sure you message me on Zoom, on Schoology, in Classroom, let me know. But that's it for today. All right, guys, bye-bye.